Good evening and welcome to the Upper St. Clair varsity hockey game this evening against arch rival Mount Lebanon. I'm Kirk Carup on your high-definition Panthers television network along with Dave Ambrose on the camera. And coming off an explosive 7-3 victory with Mike Sweeney with 4 or 5 goals that evening. Pretty impressive outing and a breakout performance for big number 97, and he'll take the draw. Going to be a tough test tonight here, Dave. We've got a very hot first-place Mount Lebanon team coming in at 7-1, and the Panthers sporting a record of 3-5. Panthers traveling left to right in their on your TV dial in their home whites. And Mount Lebanon in their Michigan-like blue and yellow and white trim uniforms. Goaltenders tonight for Mount Lebanon are Clay Wida, and Mike Ambrose, number 31. Well, we've had some good goaltending, Dave, on the season. Until last game, Panthers have struggled a little bit offensively. Good shot right on, and Ambrose will say no, but again, a very impressive breakout offensive performance with a 7-3 victory last week. 14-15 remains here in the first. Panthers will take the face-off to the right of goaltender Ambrose, taken and won by number 2 Boyd. Panthers unable to get it out, and that'll be played by number 28 or 26, excuse me. A horn for Mount Lebanon. And it looks like we're going to have a whistle here. We're going to have our first penalty of the evening. It'll be a cross-checking minor. Will come at the 13:57 mark. And the Panthers will go on their first power play here of the evening. Penalty will be to number 26, Tommy Horn. 2 for cross-checking, and the Panthers will now go on a man advantage. Oh, heavy hit there in the corner, and Mount Lebanon probably got away with another penalty as they drove Boyd a hit from behind. Good little effort there by Ackerman, but he's going to get his pocket picked and helped out by Boyd. Good effort there, back to Alibrand. He's going to give it up to Cassidy. Shot, and it's deflected right in front. Cassidy with a golden opportunity. One thing I've noticed when you play Mount Lebanon, Dave, you know, Cassidy thinks he can tee that up, and before you know it, they've got 2 or 3 players on you. So, boy, when you play teams of this caliber, you got to get that shot off a little bit quicker than you actually think you have. Oh, my. And Shin Cumming is right. Is there a dentist in the house? But that will go into the rafters, and we'll have a stop and play and do it all over again with 13-12 remaining here in the first, 1:10 in the man advantage. Another face-off win by the Panthers, which they've dominated face-offs this year. I wish we had a stat on that. Kept in neatly by Ackerman. A centering play goes by the mark. And boy, not only into the rafters, but that was a direct hit on the scoreboard. And you could hear that in the other rink, I'm sure. There's already lights missing, different color. We've got Christmas tree colors up there. We got a lot of red, green, and yellow up there, and we have lights missing. Play comes into the corner, back to the point where Alibrand will tee it up. Shot, looked like that almost was labeled for the upper right-hand corner. Controlled by Boyd, and he's looking to center to Cassidy, nobody home. Over to Alibrand with a wrister blocked in front, and Mount Lebanon will clear the zone. And Ambrose will be forced to play it, and he'll leave it for number 33, Sean Alibrand, and he'll lead the rush out of his own zone, right on the tape of Ackerman, and he's right on stride. He's going to get his own pass. He's going to check up behind goaltender Wida. Going to get his pocket picked again here. Boyd hustling. Boyd's been an extended shift. Shot right on. And a good save. It's loose. Taken by Sweeney in a block in front. And that'll do it for the man advantage with 5 seconds to go here. back to skating 5-on-5. Play comes back to center, and Mount Lebanon will join the rush. Got an open player in front, shot on. Oh, my, what a late save there by Ambrose, and we're going to have a hooking minor here, but boy, it looks like it was labeled for the far corner. Ambrose got the skate down at the last minute and was able to block that, but the Panthers now will find themselves shorthanded with a hooking minor at 11:47, and Ackerman's going to get the gate. And the Panthers will find themselves shorthanded by 1 for the next 2 minutes. Face-off controlled, almost a set play as they were looking for Wenchel in front. Taken by Schmidt, he tries to get it out, unable to control. Big Mount Lebanon team here. Some of these players tower on the ice. Big number 10 out there, Jimmy Phillips. And it looks like Mount Lebanon will go on a wholesale line change here.
This doesn't seem to be the trapping.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Dave talks about the trapping system. I think used to be a pretty brutal team to play against if they got a 1-0 lead. You know, they were the best team to sit on a 1-goal lead, and can't remember the old coach that it'll come to me, the old coach of Mount Lebanon, but very defensive oriented. There were times when you'd play Mount Lebanon or Bethel Park, and if the opposing team had more than 10 shots against these guys, there would be severe penalties and repercussions for the practices to follow. Good effort there. Good forechecking there by number 4, Crockett, and he's going to take him all the way behind the goal. Mount Lebanon will stride back into the zone with number 18, Nelson. Going to take it all the way around the goal, back to the point. Rister in front. It's blocked. It's loose. Good effort there by number 16, Pencrott, to clear the zone. Panthers unable to get it out, where Pencrott will chase in the corner. Cycle down low, where back to number 26, Horn. Horn will gather it in the corner. He's going to take a power move into the slot. Shot deflected right on, and a good save again by Ambrose. Panther player goes down in the corner with 20 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Good hit there by Pencrott, but he's unfortunately, and they're going to get it outside as they deemed a Mount Lebanon player chipped the puck on the back of the net. And they'll face it off outside the zone with 10:01 remaining here in the first. Panthers need to kill a 14-second differential here on the Ackerman penalty. Good face-off win again by the Panthers, and that's going to go to Schmidt, and he's going to backhand it out of the zone, and that pretty much should do it with one last rush here. It looks like icing's going to be waved off, where Schmidt's going to play it around, looks for Woomer in the corner. Good play by Sweeney. Oh, and he had a breaking Ackerman, unable to connect. Boy, Mount Lebanon right back on the attack. The speed of this team is very evident from the last couple of games that we've played. Back to the point. Going to do a little wheel around a Buki. Played by Woomer. Taken again by Schmidt. He's unable to get it out. Kept in by Buki. Shot right on. Rebound. It's loose. Oh, good effort there by the defense. He had a golden opportunity to tee that up for a second shot. But the goaltender's best friend, a good defenseman, cleared the zone. Man, the transition game. Oh, heavy check there in the corner. Ackerman going to put the Mount Lebanon player on his wallet. I think that was number, couldn't check the number. Boy, very difficult, Dave, to see the Mount Lebanon player numbers. First of all, they're not solid. They're all outlined. And
solid, they're blue.
Yeah, blue solid is right, trimmed with yellow. And the problem is a lot of the boys have their jerseys tucked in. So here we go. Number 2's going to skate out, which is Obrada. He's going to take it down. He looks for a centering pass to number 10, Hanbury, unable to connect. Backhanded shot's going to go by the pad on the net. That could have been whistled down. All Mount Lebanon here, and going to be finally picked off by Upper St. Clair, where Pencrott will bank it back to center. Right back on the attack comes number 10, Phillips. He's going to take it wide. Goes around Alibrand. He still holds on to the puck. Drops it behind to Kang, number 7. Back to the point where number 14, Nasser, will drive it in, but way wide. And right back on the attack comes Mount Lebanon. Taken by Horn, number 26, and he's checked off the play. Going to gather it in again here. A wide angle shot. It's loose, and I think it might have gone in. And I'm not sure if that's a goal.
No, it's no goal.
Okay, no whistle, no pointing here. He was looking at a couple of the players. Maybe I thought to see a number here, but looks like we're going to have a face-off to the left of Ambrose, and Panthers dodge a early bullet here in the first. 7:37 remains. Good effort there by Baradone. He's going to get it out of the zone. He's going to take it far right and wide. Taken by number 18, Nelson. It's loose in front. Shot on, score! And I think Ackerman's going to get the tally. Down deep, the play came off the zone, and that might have been Leiden, I think. It is Leiden. And actually, down deep, he kind of had him short side, number 36, and he went between the glove hand and the pipe, and Leiden's going to get the Panthers off to an early 1-0 lead. Oh, big-time goal there for Leiden. Taken by Schmidt. And boy, a nice little effort there by the second or third line there for the Panthers. Big-time goal by Leiden. Take it in the corner, and boy, that's a backbreaker. Mount Lebanon pretty much dominating play here, and Panthers get that early strike. And boy, if you give your son Michael Ambrose a goal or two lead, he can be tough to beat. Panthers on a wholesale change here, going to be caught in a line change here, but shot's going to go off the mark here, where taken by number 28, McCombs. He's unable to get it out. Oh, bodies all over the ice here as Ackerman will go down, picked up by McCombs. Boy, the speed of this game is pretty evident here tonight. Yeah. Well, and that's been the problem with the Panthers. Yeah, the pace of play is extremely quick. Panthers have really been able to come out. Yeah, we're going to get another penalty here issued on the Panthers, and a cross-checking minor will come at the 6:07 mark. But as we were talking about pace of play here, the Panthers have to somehow find a way to keep a little energy in the tank here. It's going to be difficult with the speed of this Mount Lebanon team, but you'd like to have more than a 1-0 lead, that's for sure. But Panthers off to a great start on the Leiden number 36 goal. Taken behind the goal, where played by number 18, Nelson. Gets it back to the point. Oh, and that's going to come by the mark. Honkala unable to keep it in, number 19, and he'll have to go all the way behind goaltender Weeda. 30 seconds elapsed on the man advantage. Going to take it end to end, and it's going to be called on an offside play here. And Mount Lebanon a little bit disorganized here for the first 30 seconds. So they'll face it off outside the blue stripe with 5:35 remaining here in the first. Another big face-off win there for Upper St. Clair. It'll go right to goaltender Ambrose. He'll decide to hold on. And they'll do it again with 1:24 remaining in the man advantage. Another face-off win there. Oh, big-time check. Oh, my. And they're going to get another minor penalty here. A little interference play on Alibrand. And the Panthers now are going to find themselves shorthanded by two men here with 5:22 to go in the first. So a interference minor to Alibrand. We're going to find ourselves now, Dave, shorthanded 5-on-3 for the next minute and 15. And then Mount Lebanon will have a 5-on-4 for the remaining 45 seconds. Well, the key here is to kill at least the first minute and 15. If the Panthers are unable to kill this man advantage, the short penalty comes off the board, where the Ackerman penalty would then stay on for the remaining time. So it's very key to kill at least that first minute and 15 mark. Scorers are having a little bit of difficulty over there getting that second minor penalty on the board, and there we go. 5:22 to go. Panthers 5-on-3, and a big face-off win again by Boyd, taken by Schmidt, and he'll ram it around all the way to the far boards, but that's going to be kept in by Mount Lebanon. Chips it back, comes to the point, plays on a delayed offside there. Wow, big break there for the Panthers. Honkala unable to keep it in, taken by Schmidt, and he's going to ram it down to center. And that killed about 30 seconds off the clock. Back to the point where Honkala will play it. Over into the command position. Panthers with a triangle in one here. Into the corner where doing an excellent job of killing the shorthanded situation. Mount Lebanon unable to get a shot off as of yet. Back to the point, a lot of passing going on here for Mount Lebanon. Another rink-wide pass, and boy, Panthers look really sharp here. They've got Boyd on the point, flanked by Schmidt. No, that came off on a weird angle. A little bad break there for the Panthers. Shot in front. Oh, my, it almost went in, and it does. And that's going to be a kind of a bad goal because it kind of got deflected into the far corner. Ambrose had already committed, and they were able to tuck it in on the short side. And just like we were talking, here's the problem, Dave. 7 seconds remains in the Pencrop minor, and that's the penalty that will come off the board, and Mount Lebanon will still enjoy a man advantage for the next 52 seconds. So kind of a weird goal there. Kind of fluttered to the goal. Ambrose had already committed and was hanging on the doorstep, and nobody home to clear it, and they tucked it in on the far side, and Mount Lebanon ties it at 1. Now, one thing you're not going to be able to do, my friend, is have the luxury to take penalties against this powerhouse, especially on a 5-on-3 situation. Way off sides is Mount Lebanon. They'll do it again with 34 seconds remaining here in the second minor penalty. Yeah, really fluky goal is right. And I'll tell you, these penalties have really been the Achilles heel for the Panthers. I mean, most of them have come in the third period when they've been tired. But this one, they've already had 3 minor penalties against them in the first period.
And unfortunately, we're one of the leading penalty minute teams in the league.
Yeah, one stat you don't want to have, leading penalty minutes in the league. So, again, right back on. A shot's going to go wide. A little heavy hit there in the corner on Sweeney. Boy, just incredible forechecking by Mount Lebanon. They just torture you in the zone here. That'll do it. We're back to skating 5-on-5, and a good effort there by the Panthers to clear it the length of the ice. Unfortunately, icing will be called, but that'll give the Panthers an opportunity to get fresh troops on the surface, and they'll go for a wholesale change with 3:09 remaining here in the first. Nice crowd here for Upper St. Clair. No Steeler game, no Penguin game. So taken by Cassidy on the far board. It was kind of a weird Sunday. Didn't know what to do when the Steelers weren't playing. Got Cassidy in front, backhanded shot. Oh, and he's tripped. And we're going to have a minor penalty here. Cassidy pulled down right in front. And the Mount Lebanon player raises his hands like, what? But a blatant penalty there. Cassidy pulled down with a golden opportunity in front, and the Panthers will be right back on a man advantage of their own here. The minor penalty for tripping will come at the 2:50 mark in the first period. And the Panthers will skate 5-on-4. Minor penalty will be to number 34. Actually going to be on Wida, which I don't know if that was the goaltender that tripped him. Shot, good effort there by Cassidy, blocked in front by Wida. Or Wida, not sure what it is.
I think it's
Wida.
wider.
Taken by Ackerman down deep. Tries to hit a centering pass, actually tries to bank it off the Mount Lebanon goaltender. Unable to control. Still kept alive by Ackerman, number 91. Looks to center where Cassidy unable to control, and he'll lose his edge. Be careful here. Mount Lebanon takes a power move of his own. Boy, number 18, he can fly. Nelson. And he's just got the puck again and takes a big check there. Cassidy, as he'll collide at center. Taken by Alibrand, and right back on them is Mount Lebanon here, where good play by Alibrand as he'll leave it for Sweeney. 1 minute remaining in the man advantage. Sweeney will get the Jets going, and he'll blow by the Mount Lebanon defender of number 2, Obrotka. Sets it up in the corner. Ackerman will avoid a check. Right to Sweeney. Centering pass. Looks for Cassidy. Down deep. It's still loose. 40 seconds remaining here in the man advantage. Good effort there again by Sweeney. Going to be helped out by Boyd, but that's going to come out of the zone. And a 2-on-1 develops. Alibrand's hanging back. Shot right on. Big save by Ambrose. And a good effort there as kind of Alibrand made him take the shot. Kind of hung back a little bit. And Ambrose had the angle covered very neatly. Taken by Boyd. Shot, right off the glove and into the mask. And he'll hold on. And I believe that's 10 seconds remaining in the Panther man advantage and 1:03 remaining in the first period. 1-1. Exciting first period of play. And a lot of penalties on both teams. Face-off win by Mount Lebanon. They'll clear it the length of the ice, and that should do it with 5 seconds remaining in the Panther power play. Taken here by Puccetti, and he'll avoid a check. Collides with the referee at center. And that's going to be shot the length of the ice. And Mount Lebanon will be guilty of the icing play with 38.6 seconds remaining. Face-off win by Mount Lebanon. Going to bank it all the way back to center here off the near board, where we'll come by the mark, and Schmidt will pick it up, number 21. Centering pass right under the stick of Leiden. Icing will be waved off as they deem number 19. Honkala could have played it. Back to center. Be careful here. A breakaway with 14 seconds to go. Shot, he got in too deep, and Ambrose had him covered anyway. One too many moves on the shake and bake, and Ambrose had him dead to rights on the right corner. Couldn't get the shot off. And once again, the speed of Mount Lebanon comes into play. They are quick to get to the puck. And a mini breakaway. But with 11 seconds to go, they'll face it off to the left of the Panther goaltender. Comes back to the right point where it's going to be chipped out by Ackerman, and he's going to take it, but too little too late on the rush, and that'll bring the first period to a close. So we'll let them change up, and we'll be back for second period action here in a moment. And we're back for second period action, tied at 1. Leiden with the lone Panther goal. Exciting game. Boy, I tell you, this speed, even on both teams. Panthers able to skate with this team. But it is really evident when you watch how they jump into the play. Chip back to center where Pencrott will look to play it ahead, but that'll still be loose at center, taken by number 18. That's how you play the body, number 33. Textbook defense 101 by Sean Allebrand. Little give and go there where McCombs will take it, and boy, he's just going to be manhandled off the puck. Comes right back to center where number 18 Nelson will take it. Shot on, deflected into the corner by Ambrose. Going to be followed up by number 15 DeRazio. Play is still loose on the near boards where Sweeney will battle. Little mix up there, back to the point, and Pencrott was still mixing it up down there with number 15 DeRazio. Finally comes back to center where it'll be played by number 2 Obratka. End-to-end pass right on the tape where Horn will take it. That'll come off his blade. Chases into the corner with number 16 Pencrott. Give and go right to Horn. Be careful here. Oh my! Set play. What a spinorama move by Horn, and he set that up right on the tape of Kang, number 7, and Ambrose had no chance there. A brilliant play. He had it on the forehand. And number 26, Horn, went to the backhand and sent it through the crease, and Kang rammed it home into an empty net. And Mount Lebanon will take a 2-1 lead here at the 13:46 mark. Pretty play. Shot goes behind the goal, taken by number 10, Phillips. Another shot right on. Good glove save there by Ambrose. It's still loose. In front, be careful here. And Kang's going to get his second tally here within 30 seconds. A giveaway down deep. And Thomas Kang's going to ram it home over the blocker of the Panther goaltender. And the Panthers don't know what hit him here. 3-1. And that goal's going to come at the 13:26 mark. Kang with 2 quick tallies here in the second. Yeah, the funny thing about it is that's not even one of their top scorers. Loose in front. Oh my, it's still loose. And Mount Lebanon crashing the goal here. Ambrose a little upset, voicing his opinion to the referee, but they'll skate away. Big time scorers for Mount Lebanon. They do have, Dave, 3 of the top 20 scorers, where you have Jason Hartman, Phillips, and Trevor Nelson. And Kang not even on the list, and Horn not even on the list. So 2 playmakers for the second goal for Mount Lebanon. Very deep bench. Matter of fact, they've got coaches all over the place and players standing. Big deep bench for Mount Lebanon. Well, they just sense something here. Mount Lebanon going in for the kill here. Panthers got to kind of thwart this little mini rally here by Mount Lebanon and try to get a tally of their own back here. Play comes back and not out, right on the blade of number 37. Plays it in, and that play will come all the way back to number 13, Garina. Going to be battled with Puccetti over there in the corner with DeRazio. Right back on the tape. Here comes Nelson. Look at him pick up a head of steam. Shot right on, and Ambrose will save that all day long. And a good angle, and boy, that Nelson can fly. And a good effort there by Ambrose to hold his ground. And with 12-11, they'll face it off to the left of the Panther goaltender as the Panthers trail 3-1. Big face-off win there by Sweeney. He's got Ackerman on the right-hand side, and he looks to center to McCombs, but he's going to be beaten to the play. Kept in by Schmidt as he'll kick it ahead. Be careful here. Woomer going to have to be back on a 2-on-1. Shot right on, rebound. It's loose. Oh, big save by Ambrose as he corrals it on a rebound play, and it came right back to the Panther goaltender, and a heads up to hold on. as he had the Mount Lebanon player draped on his doorstep. And we may look back on that save, big-time save by number 31, Ambrose. Face-off win again by Sweeney. Unable to get it out, though. Right back on the attack is Mount Lebanon. And Sweeney taking the lumber to the offensive player, and he's going to drive him hard into the boards. Helped out by Ackerman, and a good play by Ackerman to get it out of the zone, but right back to Mount Lebanon, and they'll skate it back to center. Chipped ahead where McCombs will drive it in as he'll look for number 91. Panthers really unable to set anything up on the offensive zone. Picked up here by number 3, Buki. Buki will take Ackerman into the boards. Good play by Sweeney, and he's going to tower over the Mount Lebanon player. Tries to pass it right back to himself. Play is loose where number 18, Cassidy, will mix it up. Phillips in the mix for Mount Lebanon, and Panthers finally with a golden opportunity here. Cassidy looks for a centering pass. Oh, right on the tape by Boyd, and that did come off the right post. Beautiful setup. I love how number 18 and Boyd work. Shot right on, and Woomer with a good defensive effort there. And right back on the attack comes Boyd, but you can tell, Dave, Boyd and Cassidy have worked together before. Cassidy with a brilliant play right on the tape of Boyd. Strikes the right post, and an unfortunate break there for the Panthers. A golden opportunity. Right back on the attack comes Crockett. He's got Cassidy trailing. Going to be taken hard into the boards by number 8, Ceramic. Shot right on again. Ambrose says no, it's still loose. Oh, and Ceramic's going to take a heavy hit on Cassidy when he was on the ice. And they'll let him skate away. That was actually Winchell. Number 5 kind of took a shot on Cassidy when he was down.
Should have been a roughing call.
But they'll let it go. And we'll search for anything at this stage of the game. Oh, good opportunity there for the Panthers. Boyd striking the goal post with a wrister from about 10. But the goaltender's best friend, and Mount Lebanon still leads by 2. Plays kicked back in the zone by number 13, Garina, where Alibrand kicks it ahead to Pencrot. Play comes over to Baradone. Comes over to the near board, played by number 8, Ceramic. Little giveaway there by the Panthers down deep, and they'll wrist that on. Ambrose gets the right paw out, and he'll hold on. And with 9:24 remaining, Panthers still trail 3-1. Another face-off win there by the Panthers. Taken by Leiden, wins the draw. Going to be helped out by Woomer down deep. Kept in again by the point at number 19, Honkala. And Panthers just content to get it out of the zone. Mount Lebanon will regroup at center here. Number 14, Nasser, plays it ahead over to number 15, DeRazio. Back to the point, be careful here. A deflection in front, and a good glove save there again by goaltender number 31, Ambrose, and he'll hold on. He's seeing a lot of action today. And both teams will have a line change here with 8:51 remaining in the second. Another face-off win for Upper St. Clair. Comes back where number 16, Pencrot, will. Right on the tape to Sweeney. Shot on, and he just shot it high and wide. Had a mini breakaway, and Sweeney tried to go top right shelf and shot it off the glass right by Phillips, and that's going to deflect in front. Oh, a little high stick by Mount Lebanon. Nothing called, and Ambrose quick to get his own rebound. And once again, he'll hold on here. Not sure if they would have counted that goal. That Mount Lebanon player kind of whacked it out of the air above his shoulders, but nothing called, but to no avail. And they'll face it off again to the right of the Panther goaltender. Face-off win there by Mount Lebanon. They'll chip it back into the center ice area where Pencrott will try to get it out, unable to. Taken by Phillips. Big force here. Good effort there again by Sweeney, playing both ends of the ice. Mount Lebanon just continues to be right back on the attack here. Very impressive Mount Lebanon offensive performance here tonight. Good goaltending by the Panthers to keep them in this game. On the far board, Sweeney will mix it up again. Finally going to come back where Ackerman will get the angle on number 37, Vince Conti. Taken by Conti, and he's going to be checked heavily by Pencrott and Sweeney into the corner. 7:30 remains in the second. Back to the point, driven down deep by Buki. And finally, Upper St. Clair will clear the zone, and icing will be waved off. Panthers go on a line change. Little breakaway here right on the tape of number 17. Littman is going to collide with Schmidt, where he'll be helped out here by Boyd. He'll give and go, and he'll take it to number 4, Crockett. A shot right on from center, directed into the corner. Cassidy will mix it up with number 13, Garina. Panthers claiming Mount Lebanon player holding the stick. Taken again by Crockett. Shot. Oh, good save there in front by Weeda, and batted out of middle air and back to center. Another good scoring opportunity for number 4, Crockett. Play comes around the near board where it's played by number 15, DeRazio. Oh, giveaway here, Cassidy, and he's hooked. And a penalty, another penalty drawn. Shot on, score! And Boyd's going to get the goal on a delayed penalty. And once again, Cassidy and Boyd hook up here, Dave. And a minor penalty was going to be called on Mount Lebanon for hooking or a tripping call. But that will go by the mark as the play came right across the crease to Boyd, and he made no doubt about it. And he got the Panthers right back in the game here at the 6:24 mark, and the Panthers trail 3-2. Well, good scoring opportunity finally. Cassidy and Boyd able to connect here. They've been working extremely well together here the whole season, and a brilliant little effort by 2 freshman player here on the varsity team. Taken into the corner, a shot's going to go high and wide. Number 18 is just a real force out there. Trevor Nelson, big-time wheels. Careful here, down deep. You got to take the body, give and go. It's loose. And finally back cleared to center where Mount Lebanon will regroup. Driven down deep by number 3, Buki. Played by 16, Pencrott, but unable to clear the zone. Back to the point, kept in again by Mount Lebanon. Play comes down deep where number 9, Ward, will play it. Stolen by Mount Lebanon. Still loose. Good effort there by the Panthers, by Ackerman, but unable to get it out. Now, these are the plays that just wear you down physically and emotionally here. And Panthers just still trying to clear the zone. Pencrott had a little bit more time, Dave, than he thought. And a good effort there. Almost an interference play there by number 3, Buki, but they'll let it go.
There are a couple of the guys on both of these teams that play for the AAA Predators.
Yeah, AAA Predators for Mount Lebanon. Boy, a centering pass, oh my. And he drew Ambrose way out of the goal and crease, and good thing nobody was home. Comes back on the attack. Here comes Boyd. He's got Cassidy trailing, unable to connect. Cassidy will get to the play first. He'll take a heavy hit in the corner. You can see the confidence of number 2 and number 18 on the Panthers here, and a 2-on-1 breaks back right on the tape. Oh my, and Kang was looking for the hat trick, and it just went under his stick as he was streaking down the right corner. It's still loose. Oh, and an aggressive play there by Phillips, and you got to get that player out of there. You can't have these guys hacking at the goaltender here, but aggressive Mount Lebanon, that's what they're known for. And Ambrose will hold on and catch your breath, folks. 4:22 remaining in an exciting first 2 periods of play. Face-off win by Mount Lebanon, taken by Ceramic. Left for number 18, Cassidy. Good play there, heads-up play there by Cassidy as he'll try to bank it off the board to himself. Unable to connect. Taken again by Boyd, and he'll leave it for Schmidt. Banks it right back to center, unable to connect with his forward. Play comes back to Woomer. Thought he was passing it to Boyd, and he will end up getting it. Boyd takes it across the stripe. He's pulled down, no call. Mount Lebanon right back on the attack. Comes down the left wing, and he's got a trailer in number 5, Wenschel. Taken by Schmidt, and he'll force the play into the corner. Another heavy hit there by Schmidt as he stays with his man. Back to center, and it's out of the zone. A good effort there. Picked up here by number 19, Honkala. He'll shoot it right on. Ambrose will decide to hold on. And with 3:18 remaining here in the second, Mount Lebanon 3, Upper St. Clair 2. Face-off win by the Panthers. Unable to get it out, kept in neatly by Mount Lebanon. Play comes behind the goal where number 15, DeRazio, will try to play it. Careful here. Oh, a centering pass just went under the stick of Nelson. Right back on the attack comes Leiden, and he's got a tally here on the evening. Ackerman's going to collide in the corner with Obrotka. Another good effort here. Boy, Panthers just stride for stride, really hanging with this team, Dave, and we're going to have an icing call here by Mount Lebanon. But to the Panthers' credit, this team is fearless, if you will. No matter who they're playing, they feel they're in a game. .241 remains in the second. Sweeney will take the draw to the right of the Mount Lebanon goaltender. Face-off win by Mount Lebanon, and they're going to streak, look for Kang. He's got Horn. He takes a backhanded shot. Going to come by the mark. Kept in neatly by Obrotka in the corner. Ackerman's going to try to get around the defense, and another interference call, nothing played. Heavy hit there by the Panther. Sweeney goes down. Boy, another interference call Mount Lebanon got away with. They're really gumming up the Upper St. Clair players at the blue line. Right in front, shot just goes wide. He went for the far left corner. Panthers dodge another bullet here with 2 minutes remaining in the second. Driven down deep by number 13, Garina. Good outlet pass right on the tape, but comes by the mark of Leiden. Taken by Sweeney, and he looks for get a heads up here, and that's going to go off the side of the net. Sweeney's going to control it. Back to Pencrott. He tees it up. Screen shot, and it's loose. And Mount Lebanon will come back on the attack. Shot's going to go right on, and a good blocker save there by Ambrose. Looks for a backhanded shot. Goes behind the goal. Ambrose on the deck. Wristed back, comes into center, and be careful here. Good effort there by Cassidy. He'll lead the rush out with Crockett. Taken by Pencrott, tied up by Boyd. Play comes over to Cassidy. He'll get that right paw on it, the left-handed shot. Good outlet pass to number 2, Boyd, and he looks to break through. Oh, and a good heads-up play by Boyd, and he drew that penalty. And Boyd and Cassidy once again just on a tremendous little high here. And a good effort as he took the bull by the horns, if you will. Number 2 making it happen here for Upper St. Clair. And Panthers draw a minor penalty. That penalty will go to number 3, Buki. And the Panthers find themselves on the man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Penalty happened with 58 seconds to go in the second period. Big face-off win for the Panthers. Shot by Allebrand. It's loose. Rebound. Oh, and Cassidy unable to tee it up, but he was on the doorstep a la Mount Lebanon, a little taste of their own medicine, if you will. Mount Lebanon always quick to jab at that puck around the goal. Cassidy right on the doorstep, but unable to cash in. Good face-off win there by the Blue Devils. They'll clear it the length of the ice, and with 40 seconds remaining, Sweeney will have to lead the rush back to center. Right-handed shot will bank it off the near board and plays it ahead to Ackerman, but nobody home with him. Boyd will try to chase up. Cassidy, Boyd, Ackerman, Sweeney, and Allebrand getting a ton of ice time here tonight. That's your power play unit here. Ackerman will play it into the corner, and Cassidy gives a little backhanded shot of himself. A shot in front. It's loose. He shoots and scores. And I think Boyd's going to get the tally again. And the Panthers get a power play goal with 12 seconds remaining. And a brilliant play. I think Allebrand had it in the corner. He centered it right to Boyd. And I think Boyd's going to get his second tally here, a power play goal of the evening. And Mount Lebanon doesn't know what hit him. 3-3. Wow. Panthers just skating with all kind of confidence here. I hope they can carry it into the third period, and that'll do it, folks. Upper St. Clair answers the bell. Panthers get off to a 1-0 lead, find themselves with about a 3 or 4 minute flurry. Kang getting 2 goals within a 30-second period, and most teams could have hung their hats and said, pack it in, but not to be. The Panthers here strike back with 2 late goals, a power play goal late in the third by Boyd, and he cashed in on the second goal. And with 15 minutes to go, it's anybody's game, if you will, and we'll have to see how they respond here in the third. So we'll let them cut the ice. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for third period action in a moment. And we're back. Gloves are on, getting a little chilly here, but not on the ice. Exciting play here. Boy, probably one of the best games I've seen of the year. Panthers get off to that early 1-0 lead and go down 3-1, but hang with a very explosive, fast Mount Lebanon team, and we're knotted at 3. Next goal is going to be really huge here by the team that's able to get it. Well, Panthers really have to bear down here, Dave, in the third period. They've had a couple mental lapses late in the third with penalties. Shot looks like it almost went in. Goaltender didn't know didn't know where it went. He's kind of shaking his shoulder right back to Boyd. And a shot on as he's looking for his third tally of the evening. And Wida will hold on. And a quick change here by both teams with 14:22 remaining in the third. Face-off won by Upper St. Clair, taken by Ackerman, where he looks to chip it behind the goaltender, but Mount Lebanon will skate back with it. Good on-stride pass to number 10, Phillips. Takes a shot right on, and Ambrose makes the easy save. And he'll hold on, and we'll have a face-off to the right of the Panther goaltender. Play is behind Ambrose, where it's taken by Mount Lebanon, and Panthers look to clear the zone, and they will by Ackerman with a good effort to bank it off the far board. Sweeney looks to take a big check, and Mount Lebanon player avoids that. He chips it around the goal. It's still loose. Finally going to be skated out by Ackerman, and he's got Sweeney and Lydon trailing. Sweeney trying to beat 3 Mount Lebanon players, able to get the shot off. Takes another shot that's going to go way wide. Comes all the way back to center, where Pencrott will look to dish it off to Allebrand. Little deflection by Ackerman and a good play to avoid an icing play. Panthers on a change here. 13:10 remaining in the third. Taken by number 2, Obratka. Chipped along the near boards here where Puccetti will play it. Dump back into the zone. Alibrand will have to dish it right back to Puccetti. Looks for Baradone, and a good effort to get that back to center. Taken again by Obrotka, and they're just trying to punish the Panthers by driving it down deep. Got a delayed offside here where Mount Lebanon will check back up. Good effort there over by McCombs as he'll avoid a check on the far board. 12:33 remaining in the third. Good little backhanded pass there to himself. Headmans it ahead by Baradone to Puccetti. Driven right back down is Alibrand, and he drives it the length of the ice. And icing will be called on the Panthers with 12:18 remaining in the third.
Several attempts, they couldn't get it past the center row. Now that's the old Mount Lebanon trap.
Yeah, I mean, Mount Lebanon again just dominating territorially, but unable to get, they're driving it down deep, but to the Panthers' credit, Dave, they're beating Mount Lebanon to the play. And they can drive it down deep all day long, but if a white jersey gets there first, it's pretty much not what they had planned. Loose in front, a backhanded shot, and a fan shot. Another big save by Ambrose. He got the left pad down, and that was camped on the doorstep for about a 3 or 4 second period. All Mount Lebanon here for the first couple of minutes. Good effort there by the Panthers. They still try to clear the zone. Kept in neatly by number 19, Honkala. Play comes right through the slot area and chipped out. Here comes a little mini break with Cassidy. He's got Crockett trailing and Boyd. And he avoids a heavy hit there in the corner. Taken neatly by Woomer and helped out by Pencrott. He chips it ahead to Boyd. Looks for Cassidy. Picked up by Crockett. Left-handed shot. He'll drive it down deep, and he'll try to get there first. Going to have to fight with Buki in the corner. Giveaway there, and Ackerman was unable to control. Little blind pass there and picked off by number 91, Ackerman. Taken by Phillips. He's got Kang trailing the play. He helped out there by Sweeney, assistant captain. Comes behind goaltender number 31, Ambrose. Again, helped out by Sweeney, and he'll headman the play to Ackerman. Chips it out, but not out of the zone. Be careful here. Kang gets into the corner, and he's looking heavy hit there. And that's a good call. He drove Leiden's helmet into the boards, and we're going to have a interference play here. And the turkey is on the table here with Kang going to get the gate. Could have been a boarding call as opposed to an interference call, but Kang is going to get the first penalty here of the third period, and the turkey is indeed on the table here. With 10:36 to go in the third, Panthers will have a man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Big face-off win there by Mount Lebanon, where they'll drive it into the zone where Alibrand will leave it for Sweeney. Going to be forechecked by the Mount Lebanon forward. Good effort there by number 9, Ward, and he killed 20 seconds off the man advantage by himself. Panthers struggling to get it out of the zone. Finally, Cassidy will leave it for Sweeney. Boyd will lose his edge at center. That's how you do it. Sweeney gets control of the zone, and he checks up. Taken by Alibrand as he was looking for Cassidy, but unable to keep it in. And Mount Lebanon with a good effort to clear the length of the ice. Panthers unable to get a shot off here. 50 seconds has elapsed on the man advantage. 9:40 remains here in the third. Panthers drive it down deep and finally given to in front where Boyd takes a backhanded effort. Play comes all the way back to center where Sweeney will collect it in his zone. Centering pass right on the tape of Cassidy. Going to go ahead, but Boyd unable to get it. And once again, Mount Lebanon gathers it in. Back to the point. Sweeney with a drive rebound. And Ackerman tries to tee it up. Comes along, but unable to keep it in is Sweeney at the point where it'll come over to number 21, Schmidt. Big hit there by Schmidt. And he kind of got the gloves up high, and we're going to have a hand pass. Yeah, when that whistle blew, I thought it could have been a roughing call as Schmidt got the glove into the face of the Mount Lebanon player. Nothing called. But with 9:02 remaining in the third and 27 seconds in the Panther man advantage, Mount Lebanon doing an excellent job here on the penalty kill. Face-off win by Mount Lebanon. And they'll drive it the length of the ice, and the Panthers will have one more opportunity here on the rush. Good little give and go there, and right on the tape of number 19, Puccetti. McCombs and Baradone, his line mates. And they'll lose that, and with 5 seconds to go, that should pretty much do it for the man advantage. Back to skating 5-on-5. Ambrose tries to clear it, and that came off on a weird angle. Couple players down on the ice, multiple bodies on the ice. Finally comes back to center, and another little mini interference there as number 19 steps right in front. Honkala on Baradone. Oh, big hit there as Puccetti will lose his blade as big number 10, Phillips, drove him to the ice. Taken by Phillips. Good effort there by Schmidt. He'll check up, drive it around the far board, and McCombs tries to get it out, and they do. 7:50 remaining here in the third. Gathered in by Mount Lebanon. They'll clear it back to center, but that'll come by the mark. Alibrand with a heads-up play. He looks to give it to Boyd. He's got Cassidy trailing. He'll take it in by himself, looking for the HT. Play comes off the stick of Wida. Good effort there by Crockett as he tries to keep it in. And we're going to have an icing call here as that play went in behind the red stripe. And they'll take it either offsides. Maybe it was an offside play here. Yeah, not icing, but Mount Lebanon offsides with 7:23. Something else. Plays actually in the zone. Not sure why the whistle blew. At first I thought Mount Lebanon cleared the zone behind the red stripe, but face-off win there. Oh, and a big face-off win. Shot right on. A good blocker saved by Ambrose. Good little nifty pass there by Ackerman, and he leads the way to Sweeney. He takes a wrister. He shoots and scores on a screenshot, and Sweeney's going to get the lead goal, and he wristed it from 15. And boy, Mount Lebanon doesn't know what hit him. Michael Sweeney, 4-3 Panthers. Well, a veteran move, Dave. He came down, he used the defense as a screen, and he wristed it from 20. And he beat the Mount Lebanon goaltender on the stick side, and the Panthers take a 4-3 lead with 7:11 remaining in the third. Wow. Well, what a confidence booster this could be for the Upper St. Clair team to knock off a first-place 7-1 Mount Lebanon team. Boy, and the stick got up high there. Probably got away with a little high-sticking Mount Lebanon themselves. Shot at the point. Be careful here. Alibrand's going to have to chase all the way back. Centering pass. What a save by Ambrose. And that was right on the goal crease. It's back to the point, and a fan shot taken by Crockett. You've got to get that play out of the zone. Good heads up by Cassidy, unable to get it out. Back to the point, deflected into the meshing, and a much-needed whistle. And the Panthers going to keep fresh troops out there with 6:23 to go. Going to try to hold on to a one-goal lead late in the third. Face-off loose at center. Boy, I tell you, Mount Lebanon now skating with a little bit of a sense of a purpose here. And the clock is ticking here. Mount Lebanon back to the point, and you never know how they'll play. Sometimes you find themselves with 6 minutes to go, Dave. They may have to take extra chances, and eventually they may pull that goaltender. And a good call there, as that puck just did come outside the blue line, and they'll be flagged for an offside. And with 5:66 remaining, they'll face it off outside the blue line. tell you, to the Panthers' credit here in the third, they have gone with some pretty quick line changes. So they have been trying to keep the fresh troops out here. They might have learned from 2 prior meltdowns in the third period. Boy, just an aggressive physical game here, and taken by Schmidt. He's going to leave it back door for Woomer, the left-handed shot. He'll headman it to Leiden, unable to get it out. Good play again by Schmidt. Heads up as he camps in front of the goal. Ackerman unable to get it out. Sweeney all over the ice. Back to Sweeney, and he'll take it. He'll redirect it to Leiden. Taken again by Sweeney, and he's going to come. He really is. Takes it right around the Mount Lebanon defensive Horn. He's going to tie it up in the corner with 5:10 to go here in the third. Play comes back to center, and streaking, and Phillips way offside on the left wing.
Shot the puck after the whistle.
As number 6 shot that in late against after the whistle, as Dave mentioned. But nothing called, probably no ticky-tack call like this late in the game, and the Panthers are going to have to hold off the Mount Lebanon attack for another 5:06, leading 4-3. Face-off controlled momentarily by Upper St. Clair, but gathered in by number 15, DeRazio. Taken by Boyd, and he's going to do a good effort to get it back. Icing will be waved off there. Taken by Boyd in the corner, helped out by Crockett. This line has had an excellent game here tonight. Boyd looking for his third tally of the evening. Going to be disrupted by Mount Lebanon, number 2. Obrotka shoots it, and we're going to have an icing call here by Mount Lebanon. And with 4:30 to go, the clock will be your best friend. Face-off win by Mount Lebanon. He's going to take it back. Oh, no, we're going to get a late penalty here. Little stick work, and that talk about a ticky-tack call here. Going to have a hooking minor, and Mount Lebanon's going to go on a power play of their own. Tough call late in the game with 4:19 to go. But Mount Lebanon will find themselves on a man advantage, where 91 Ackerman got the stick at center into the Mount Lebanon player. And the Panthers now have a real tough task ahead of them for the next 2 minutes. Taken in the corner, Mount Lebanon will look to set it up where number 23, Hartman, will play it. Back to Nelson, give and go. Be careful here, right-handed shot. Centering pass, on a set play, went just by the mark. Good play there by Pencrott as he got it out of the zone. And with 1:30 to go, Mount Lebanon comes right back in the zone. Nelson with a wide angle shot's going to go wide. Played out by Leiden, but going to be picked up again by Nelson in the corner. He's all over the ice. Tied up in the corner, Pencrott will have it. Behind the goal, right back to Nelson, number 18. And that'll come outside the zone. Again, Mount Lebanon running a lot of interference down deep. They're drawing that forward right in front of the goal, trying to block the defense. And a little errant play here, and Mount Lebanon's going to lose precious seconds off the clock. Taken by Horn, and a cross-ice pass right on the tape. 44 seconds remains in the man advantage. 3 minutes in the third. Good play by Schmidt. He's going to take on 3 Blue Devils in the corner. Horn's going to take a power move, and boy, once again, Mount Lebanon very sloppy on the man advantage, and that play will come back to center. 25 seconds in the man advantage. Taken by a Nelson shot. Goes right off the pad or stick of Ambrose into the corner. Another shot, blocker save, big time save. Cleared by Boyd and outside the zone. 10 seconds remains in the man advantage. Gets Sweeney on the ice, rested up. Taken by Woomer, he'll get it out. And Sweeney will clear it the length of the ice, and that'll do it, Dave. 2:18 remains in the third. back to skating 5-on-5. All kind of bodies over there. Mount Lebanon changing as we speak here, taken by Alibrand. A big penalty kill here late by the Panthers in the third. Come on, boys, you deserve this game. 2 minutes to go. Taken down deep by number 3 of Abuki. And right on the tape, here comes Phillips back one-on-one against Alibrand. That's how you play the body, Sean. Oh, what a shot on a backhand. And Alibrand had him. And Phillips went to the backhand and beat Ambrose. And they tie it at 4. Wow. A late break. Alibrand had him one-on-one, and Phillips, the big frame, went to the backhand and beat Ambrose. And with 1:44 to Mount Lebanon's credit, they hung in there. And boy, I thought once the Panthers killed that man advantage that the rest was history. But Phillips with a big-time clutch goal late in the third to tie it at 4. Well, we got a minute 44 to go, and if play would end like this, Dave, in regulation, you would have a 5-minute sudden death overtime. And oh boy, you just felt it. You just felt a big time finish here, and exciting game. Really an exciting game here. Timeout, I'm not sure if I believe that was Upper St. Clair that exercised their one and only timeout. So we'll let them get fresh troops on the ice, and with a minute 44 to go here in the third, well, you never know. Panthers still got a little spunk in their step here, so just got to be careful. You at least try to end regulation here. But probably unlike the pros, I don't think they get a point, because I think it comes down to ultimate record at the end. Or no? Or is it top?
But obviously a tie's better than a loss.
But they don't get a point for being tied at the end of regulation. It's still the final score, right? So they still have to claw their way for another 5 minutes to at least try to get a tie or a win out of the deal. 1:26 remaining here in the third. Played ahead to Leiden. Be careful here. Giveaway shot's going to be deflected. Good effort as Leiden got back into play. Alibrand comes up a little short. Taken by Ackerman. He's got Sweeney trailing. It's loose. Oh, and nothing called, and he takes Leiden hard into the board. Another no call here. That's unbelievable. Leiden had the territorial advantage, and he was pulled down, Dave. Nothing called. Late shot. Oh, just whistles wide. Bodies again all over the ice with 52 seconds remaining. Shot's going to come off Leiden's skate. Back to Sweeney, and he'll chip it back to center. Batted with a high stick, and he's going to play it himself. But, boy, I think Mount Lebanon got away with a late penalty. No doubt Leiden had the advantage, and he was pulled down with nothing called. And that's when sometimes, Dave, the whistle's in the pocket in a 4-4 game. Panthers just keep continuing on the attack here. Boyd out here with the faceoff. Faceoff is controlled by the Panthers. Boyd's going to check up. He's going to decide to take it. Shot, rebound comes right in front. Kicked out. 30 seconds to go. Right back on the attack comes Horn. Takes an effort. He gets around Schmidt, but Schmidt gets right back into play. Takes it around the far board. Kept in neatly by the Blue Devils. Back to center with 17 seconds remaining. Kang's going to drive it down deep. Played ahead by Woomer, and he chips it forward. Off of Kang, it goes right on the tape of Crockett with 5 to go. One last rush. Crockett will shoot it into the zone, and that'll do it. The end of regulation. And after 45 minutes of play, one of the best games of the season. We're knotted here at 4. And we'll probably have a little 2-minute intermission here And they'll bring him right back. Boy, I don't even think they're going to wait here. The 11 to, I used to say the 10-10 pizza, but wow, with 10:20 time, a late game here on a Monday night, they're going to get him right back. They're going to get him right back here on the ice. And they'll drop the puck, and here we are, fourth period of play here. Sudden death overtime. First goal wins, next 5 minutes of play here. Taken by the Panthers, and that'll be an icing call. And with 13 ticks off the clock, Panthers will be guilty of a icing, and they'll take it the length of the ice, and the faceoff will be to the left of the Panther goaltender. Faceoff win by Sweeney again, taken by Pencrott, directed to Ackerman. He's going to be edged off the play. Comes behind the goal where Pencrott will take, and he'll try to chip it ahead to Lydon. Be tied up in the corner where it's given by Nelson. Big play there by Alibrand as he'll check the Mount Lebanon forward off the play, and a good effort by the Panthers to get that back to center. Here comes Sweeney. Takes a wrister shot, score! Sweeney's going to win it in overtime, and you'd have to be here to believe it, folks. Sweeney gets his second tally of the game, and the Panthers win it with 4:20 to go in overtime, 5-4. Ladies and gentlemen, now we can relax. What a game. A real fitting victory, Dave. I tell you, when Sweeney was streaking back at center, you kind of had that look in his eye. He scored multiple duplicate goals here in the third. Took it wide and wristed that one from about 25, and he beat goaltender wide. And boy, Mount Lebanon with a crushing defeat here. And boy, the ride home's going to be a pleasant one for Upper St. Clair. And what a game. Probably one of the best games I've seen in the last probably 5 or 6 years here. Mount Lebanon gets off to that, Upper St. Clair gets off to that early lead. And Sweeney's going to be the number one star here again this evening. 2 goals, 1 in overtime, 1 late in the third. Boyd will be your number 2 star with 2 goals, and Lydon the third star with the first tally of the game. So an incredible effort here by Upper St. Clair. They win it at the 4:20 mark in overtime. And a gritty, and you got your announcer with a big smile on his face tonight. So, wow. You just had this feeling, Dave, that when it was 4-3, they were going to be able to hold off and take this all the way. And a late penalty in the third, and to Mount Lebanon's credit, came back one-on-one against Alibrand. He had position, but a good shot by Phillips to tie the game. But, boy, wasting no time was Sweeney in overtime. A late goal in the third and a big-time overtime victory with 40 seconds in the overtime. So, exciting game. And once again, a big-time victory for Upper St. Clair against the ever-so-tough 7-1 Mount Lebanon team. So that takes our record to 4-5. Mount Lebanon will go to 7-2. And enjoy this one, folks. This is one for the archives. I'm sure you'll play this one again. So for Dave Ambrose, signing off on a special night here for the Panthers. A big win against the first-place Mount Lebanon team. 5-4 victory in overtime, and we'll see you next time on the Panthers Television Network. Good night, everybody.